Yeah, we in here. What's happening? What's happening? Yeah, we got that dub, man. What's going on? What's going on? We in here this morning. Yeah, 5-2 Cowboys. The mighty Dallas Cowboys in the building. You know? Yeah, we got a very competitive NFC beast. You know what I'm saying? Everybody won. Even though the filthy Philadelphia Eagles was on a bye, nobody caught traction on them, but it's all good, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to Cowboys Fun Chopper in the building this morning. What's going on? We in here. Yeah. We in this thing. Yeah. We in the building. Yeah. We getting that dub. Yeah. We getting that dub. Yeah. Yeah. We in here, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Yeah. What's happening, Swain? You already know the trap jumping. We got that Lions pack in the air. You know what I'm saying? The line around the corner. You know what I'm saying? Hey, yeah, you already know, Swain. Shout out to the bad influence in the building. You understand? Yeah. We in the trap this morning. The line around the corner. That Lions pack is smoking. You understand? That golf pack. You understand? Yeah. They thought they wasn't gonna get no sacks. They said them folks didn't allow number 7 sacks all year until they faced them mighty Cowboys. You understand? That's how we handle things. That's how we do things over here on our end of the town. You understand? Yeah. We in here. Forget what the haters say. We gonna celebrate our victories. You know what I'm saying? At least for one day. I don't care who we played. We got the dub. If we would have lost this game, it would have been all kind of memes. It would have been all kind of hate from left and right, everywhere. It would have been all kind of hate, you understand? But we ain't worried about that. We gonna celebrate our dub at least for one day, you understand? That's how we do over here in the trap, you know? We in the building. Shout out to Jameson Taylor. You know, we in him. Let's get this thing started, you understand? What's going on? What's going on? We in the trap this morning. You already know how we do. We gonna make them do what it do. Forget you and your crew. Good morning. Shout out to Dean Cloud. Shout out to Thomas A. Gary. We in the building, man. You already know where you at. We ain't playing no games. Taking names. Yeah, we already got them flames. Yeah, we in here this morning, man. How y'all doing? We in the building. Ain't nothing better than a Cowboy W. I don't care what nobody else say. We don't care about none of the other teams. We know the NFC East was pretty strong. We ain't gonna cap about that. But we don't care about none of that, man. Long as our team handled our business and we got our own dub, that's all that matters. You understand? Let's get it. Shout out to Ready Red. What's happening with your mind? What's happening? Shout out to True Vibes. What's happening? Shout out to La Metro. What's happening? We in the trap. You already know that Lions pack in the air. We don't even care. Hey, they say life ain't fair. You know we gonna take it there. Yeah, that's how we handled it, man. That's how we getting down. Hey, it was good to see our quarterback, QB4, Young Rain Dakota. It was great to see Young Rain Dakota back in action. It wasn't picture perfect. It wasn't a beautiful sight. It wasn't all good. It wasn't all ice cream and cotton candy and rainbows and stuff like that. It wasn't all sunshine. You understand? But he did get the necessary reps. He did do what he needed to do. We got the dub. That's all that matters. And him coming off a month injury and returning and having a pretty solid game, that's exactly what I expected. If you go back and see, I don't know if I might have said it on one of my previous lives, but I said what I expected from Dak was like, I wanted him to have like 2, 3, 4 touchdown passes, but you know, that didn't materialize. But I said like 250 yards passing, maybe 2, 3, 4 touchdown passes. That's what I wanted. You know what I'm saying? I didn't expect him to be, you know, this great quarterback day one, you know what I'm saying, coming back off that injury. You know he got to get back acclimated. He got to get back used to it. He got to get back in the groove, you know what I'm saying. Then we got a questionable play caller in Mr. Kellen Moore. You know, that's another story. But we got a questionable play caller in Mr. Kellen Moore, so, you know, it wasn't helping him, you know what I'm saying. Getting some of the plays that Kellen was calling wasn't advantageous to helping your quarterback that's been gone a month to get back in the rhythm, but that's a story for another day. But shout out to Mr. Dak Prescott, man. I feel like he had a pretty solid game. He made some great throws. It was necessary. That's exactly what we've been needing. You understand? That's what we need. You know what I'm saying? That's what we need. So shout out to Dak Owens Philly. Indeed, he does, regardless of what the haters say. Shout out to Oscar Westbrook. Shout out to Papa's Boys. Hey, Mr. Papa's Boys, you know I ain't forget about you. I ain't did a live screen since you asked for that request, but hey, everybody give a happy birthday to Mr. Papa's Boys. I believe he said he turning 65. Happy birthday to you, sir. Everybody give it up for Mr. Papa's Boys. He turned 65. That's great. Everybody in the chat can't wait till we turn 65. You know, that's a great thing. That's a beautiful blessing. Shout out to you, sir. We appreciate everything you do. Good vibes. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to my boy, Mr. West Coast too, man. West Coast Cowboys, his birthday. He turned 40 today. Shout out to Mr. West Coast. Shout out to you, sir. Happy birthday vibes. You know what I'm saying? Hey, it's a Cowboy W. It's a birthday celebration. Everybody got it in today. You know what I'm saying? We got all love, all positive vibes, all good energy today. You understand? That's how we getting down. Shout out to y'all. We in the building. But let's get back to Mr. Young Ryan Dakota. A lot of people want to hate on my boy, you know what I'm saying? But we ain't worried about none of that foolishness. This man was gone for a month. He came in and he was looking pretty strong. He made some great plays. He made some great throws. He did make some boneheaded throws, some heat check level throws too. Now, I'm not here to excuse nobody. I'm not here to make up excuses for nobody. But, shout out to JB2 too. My bad, bro. I don't think I seen you. Excuse me. But he did make some boneheaded throws. You know, Dak known for a heat check or two. But you know what I'm saying? At least he didn't get, you know what I'm saying? At least it didn't be the worst thing ever. It wasn't a turnover, so I can live with it. You know what I'm saying? But you know he gonna have to get back into the groove. He gonna have to understand what he can and can't do. So with all that, with those boneheaded 2 or 3 plays, he still only had 6 incompletions, y'all. So how perfect are you expecting him to be? Then, this one thing I did want to talk to y'all about. One thing y'all have to understand is, if y'all want this conservative, run the ball all the time type offense, you're going to have to understand that you can't have both. You understand? You can't have an aggressive offense and a conservative offense at the same time. That's counterproductive. You have to sacrifice a lot of all this oohs and ahs, a lot of this fabulous stuff. You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to sacrifice it. And I ain't going to lie. I'm kind of half and half. I'm kind of a hypocrite in this regard because I want to slow the game down and run the ball, but I also want us to be like maximum level productive too. Because think about this. This is a very great example of us being conservative, us playing the brand of football that y'all want. You know, I'm a wide receiver, so I mean, I support running the ball too, but you know, I like to throw the ball as well. I'm sorry, it's just in my blood. I like to catch the ball. I want to see the ball thrown too. So most of us want a conservative brand of football, and that was exactly what we seen in the red zone. And I ain't gonna cap to y'all. I was mad. I was mad when it was like 3rd and 2 in the red zone, and we just did a normal old halfback dive, got stopped, and kicked the field goal. I was pretty much pissed. I ain't gonna lie to y'all. I was looking at this like, I was pretty sad. I ain't gonna lie. See, you can't have it all, bro. That's one thing about this game of football. You can't have it all. You know what I'm saying? And I'm sitting up there like, man, why we ain't just do a play action pass or a read option with Dak or something like that? Something way more creative than just a halfback dive. Now, that could be your play calling, but You know what I'm saying? You're going to have to live with some of this stuff. If you want to be conservative and play to the hand of your defense, it's going to be a lot of the times where we know we probably can get the first down, but we going to do something conservative and punt the ball. That's just, if that's what brand of football y'all want, you're going to have to deal with that. So remember that now. Don't forget about that now. That's what I want y'all to do. Do not forget about that. It's going to come a time where we going to need 1 or 2 yards and we going to be like, nah, our defense is great. We going to punt the ball. That's what y'all going to have to take now. Don't be a hypocrite. You can't have your cake and eat it too. That's what type of brand of football you're going to have to deal with. But I guess I have to learn to live with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm kind of on the fence. I'm kind of 50-50. I want aggressiveness and I want smart play. I don't know how I'm going to balance that out, but, it is what it is. But we still got the job done. But Dak was 19 for 25 for 207 yards, 10.9 average, you know what I'm saying, with a touchdown pass, 2 sacks. That's not too bad for your first showing in a month. Know what I'm saying? And, the same people who was talking crazy like Cooper Rush was going to win the Super Bowl playing the brand of football like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, them the same people who unhappy with Dak, and I just don't get it. But that's a story for another day. I don't feel like arguing about that. But shout out to this run game, man. Shout out to this run game. Give them a hand. This run game was thorough. This run game was awesome. It was tremendous. Shout out to Mr. Ezekiel Elliott. That boy Zeke, he gave me some 2016-ish vibes. You understand? He did. He jumped the young man. And then you got to shout out to Zeke, though. Because Zeke had just got a little, you know what I'm saying? He got some kind of injury on his knee. He got hit real hard. It was straight to his knee. You know what I'm saying? I got a little concerned. I'm like, man, Zeke don't never stay down longer than he should. Zeke bounce back up every play. And Zeke still came right back in the game and leaped the guy. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Dana Jet. What's going on? Shout out to JLV. What's going on with y'all, man? We in the build. But look, man, Zeke did a leapfrog on this man after a knee injury. Now, I know we criticized Zeke a lot last year because he didn't give us exactly what we was looking for. But, man, you got to give him his respect, man. Zeke is a warrior, man. Zeke is a warrior. And I hate it, y'all. Y'all don't charge this to my time, not my heart. But I did do my predictions and stuff like that. And it didn't make it to YouTube. My children had a homecoming game. What that was, this weekend they had a homecoming game. So we was literally at the park all day long. And it slipped my mind to put it on YouTube. But I did put it on Facebook. I did put it on Instagram. I did put it on TikTok. So that's why I need y'all to follow me on them other platforms too, man. Because sometimes, time, I'm a father. I got a lot of duties. So sometimes I might be lacking in some of this stuff. But I did put my predictions up there. And I said my score prediction was 30-14. I wasn't super off on that. I said that we was going to have a vintage game from Zeke. That really didn't happen necessarily. I said he was going to hit about, my bold prediction was Zeke to have 150 yards and 2 touchdowns. Didn't get the 150 yards, but I did get the 2 touchdowns, right? And then we did see some vintage-ish type performance from Zeke, if you think about it, because that man leaped the man. And, the narrative around Zeke is that he old. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one of the narratives around Zeke, that he beat up and battered, and he's just a bruiser now, and he can't make the big play. But Tony had like what Tony long run was? Tony had a long of 28. Zeke had a long of 18. You know what I'm saying? So Zeke still can do what he need to do. He just going to need the carries, and that's the brand of football we want to play. It's going to take longer to score. It's going to take longer to score, and that's what we're going to have to do. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be something like that if you want to be conservative like that. But I like how effective our run game was. I like how effective our run game in general was. Even though Kellen Moore kind of pissed me off on how, like, the way he executed the actual play calling of the run game. You know what I'm saying? I like the fact that we running at all, though, because that's what we needed. That's exactly what Dak needed. You know what I'm saying? Regardless of what the haters say, that's exactly what Dak needed. Now, after I said Dak in the run game, I'm going to go and interact with the chat box a little bit. So let me see what y'all saying in the chat. Okay. Mr. Bad Influence himself says, what the hell was that? Dang on. You ain't gonna have me cussing too much now, Mr. Swain. Mr. Bad Influence, I'm telling y'all now. When you see Swain, think of this. Now look, he says that reverse play to CD, that pissed me all the way off. Yeah, I'm telling y'all, man, I'm probably gonna start a series on my channel. It's called Keeping It Cute with Kellen Moore. That's gonna be the name. He need his own show. He need his own reality show because it looks like he can't help but keep it cute. And it seems like this cute stuff wasn't around the past weeks. I guess when he get Dak back, he feel like he can do anything and get way more risky or something because he doing double reverses. And that 3rd and 1 call, man. That 3rd and 1 call to Tony, and he did a boneheaded 3rd and 1 call to Zeke too. So don't get me started on Kellen Moore, man. He did a toss. Think about this, y'all. This common sense. If you got a 3rd and 1, why in the world, what would behoove you to throw the ball, toss the ball behind the line of scrimmage, then run to the outside? And you on 3rd and 1? What would behoove you to do with things such as that, Mr. Kellen Moore? What is wrong? I don't understand it. But this is a celebration. I'm not here to dog out Kellen Moore because we got all week to criticize Mr. Kellen Moore, unfortunately. But that y'all can't tell me that wasn't a boneheaded call. Like, why would you do a toss behind the line of scrimmage? Then you got to run to the outside. Think about this. Running to the outside alone is a bad idea if you only got 3rd and 1. Doing a toss play alone by itself is a bad idea if you on the 3rd and 1. Like, you ain't even got to add in the fact that you threw the ball behind the line of scrimmage. Just running a toss on 3rd and 1 is a bad idea. So, let me get off of that. Mr. Bad Influence, I'm telling you now, that man now, he gonna have me going in a rant talking about Mr. Kellen Moore. We ain't got time for that right now. This is supposed to be a celebration, Mr. Swain. Mr. Bad Influence at it again. He strikes again, y'all. Shout out to LaMetra. I don't know if I shouted out to you. Shout out to Ultra Cowboy Christian. What's going on? Hey, he said that boy Kellen Moore need to stay off the weed. Oh, no. He said that man need to stay off the packs, man. Hey. He might be, you know what I'm saying? He is a little young now, you know, the young guys, they might be still blowing the weed now. They might have to need the Stephen A. Smith type speech. Stay off the weed, him and Randy Gregory. He probably still cool with Randy Gregory, but, you know, it is what it is. But what else y'all got for me? Shout out to Big Flock. What's going on, my boy? He says, no, what? No. My eyes a little bad. I don't know if that's a 1 or an I, but on their defense was everywhere. Oh, number 1 on their defense, absolutely. He got a weird name, and he played a good game. Like, look, everybody was mad at me when I was saying that don't sleep on Detroit. I seen some negative comments behind that, but listen here. That game the end score doesn't really necessarily reflect on how that game went, and we know that. Detroit played us tough. Believe it or not, that game was way more physical than I believed it was going to be. That game was way more physical. Them boys, man, come on now. We all Cowboy fans. We love our players. We love our team. But you also a fan of football, too. Did you see that hit they put on Noah Brown? Man, I ain't going to count to y'all. I don't even blame Noah Brown for that fumble right there, dog. I'm telling y'all. I don't even blame Noah for that. Man, that man somersaulted, bro. He really flipped upside down. Like, when they showed it in slow motion, that was crazy, y'all. Hey, it made me do like this. Like, Detroit earned my respect. Because without them turnovers, bro, I'm telling y'all, like, we cannot sleep on nobody. We are the Dallas Cowboys. We are getting everybody's best shot. You better believe that. We getting everybody's best shot. That's a fact. So we can't go. We don't have the luxury of sleeping on nobody. We are not the Eagles. Know what I'm saying? We are not these other teams who badly make headlines and badly make, know what I'm saying, badly be in prime time. We are the Dallas Cowboys. Everybody wants to beat you. We almost get the Super Bowl champ treatment. You know what I'm saying? From the NFL teams. Everybody wants to beat us. They know if they beat us, if a player that's like a friend's like star, if he ball out on the Cowboy, they know they might get 100,000 more followers the next day. You know what I'm saying? That's the effect of that mighty star right there. That's how it goes. So we don't have the luxury of playing mediocre or playing halfway going into a game. Everybody wants to ball against you. So you need to know that. Know what I'm saying? And Detroit played us tough, man. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Let me know. Detroit played way more physical than I thought they would. Their defense was way more physical. And, you know, just our luck, they had a couple of new players that been out for a while, and they came in and played good. But somebody let me know what number one name is. That boy was balling. Like, no cap. Number one was playing ball. He was all over the field. So, shout out to Big Flop. Yeah, that boy was all over the field. No lie. We might need to trade for him. That boy was balling. But, and the Ricky was balling. Agent Hutchinson, I believe his name, the defensive end. They did play grimy, didn't it, Ready Red? Like, I bet money most of the Cowboy fan base didn't see that coming. I'm telling y'all, them boys was no joke. Without them turnovers, this is a 100% different game. And I'm glad we got them. You know what I'm saying? Because our defense was kind of struggling with them tight ends too, man. Like, hey, Tyler Smith got him in the run game. Our run game is supreme. But look, though, Hutchinson got both of our tackles, y'all. Shout out to Sugar Daddy Williams. Hutchinson beat both of our tackles for a sack, y'all. He beat both of them. Now, that's a rookie. You know we feel very good about Terrence Steele. He beat Steele for a sack. Then he beat Tyler Smith first for a sack. Then turn around and come from the other side and beat Terrence Steele for one. Hey, your line didn't play as well as they been in the pass pro, but you know what I'm saying? That's kind of crazy, a pun right there, in the pass pro. But you know what I'm saying? We can live with it. You know what I'm saying? You're going to give up a couple pressures and stuff. On the one with Terrence Steele, it looked like that kind of backed up and stumbled or something. It looked like he kind of tripped up as well, because he probably could have got away from that. But, man, that boy beat both of our tackles, and we feel very good about him. So, you know, that boy played ball. You got to give him their props, man. Detroit played way more grimy, way more gritty than I thought they would, especially on defense. Like, our offense, you know, we had to get back into motion and get back into it, but at the same time, man, Detroit came to play. Like, no lie. I'm kind of surprised Detroit came like that. And like I said, that's what I love out on. Man, them boys hit Noah Brown, y'all. Like, I was like, no. Like, man, was y'all mad? Give me a one. I know people can hold the ball after a hit like that, but was y'all 100% mad at Noah Brown? Because I won. Once I seen the replay, I was like, and that's going to be tough to hold on the ball after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all let me know. They hit Noah real hard, bro. I have to give it to him, bro. They smacked Noah, bro. Like, they smacked him. And I can't even lie, bro. They flipped my boy. I couldn't even get mad at him for the fumble, though. Like, most of the time, I'm a zero tolerance type of guy. Like, everybody should be held accountable. But, man, the way they hit that boy, I'm telling you, I said, good grief. You know me. I said, good grief. They smacked my boy Noah like, hey, it is what it is. But them boy with him. Make no mistake about it. Detroit kind of play. They kind of earn my respect because, like I said, without them turnovers, bro, that's a whole different game. That's a completely different game without those turnovers. And thank God they came, because they came in bundles, didn't it, y'all? They came like the weave, y'all. Some of these young ladies be getting, they came in bundles, y'all. You understand? Hey, them turnovers came in bundles and they were just on time. You understand? Hey, we needed them things, bro. I ain't gonna lie. We needed them. Because J-Run, I don't know. This is just speculation from Landlord. This is not facts, you know what I'm saying? This is just what in my head. I have my suspicions about Mr. J. Ryan Curse. Now, I know, Red got me laughing. I know he's a great player. I love J-Ron. Love everything about him. I love his versatility. I love all that. You understand? But I don't know if he's necessarily healthy because he hasn't been looking the same. You know what I'm saying? That's just in my opinion. This is just landlord, conspiracy, 10-4, hat type vibes. That's my head. He don't look like the same J-Ron we got last year. Maybe he just coming against some tough matchups. I don't know. I hope he's healthy, but I don't know because that tight end, TJ Hawkinson or something like that, he nice though. I told y'all that before, and he was pretty much working J-Ron. Just being real, he was working J-Ron though. And know what I'm saying? I ain't mad at him, but keep an eye on that. J-Ron hasn't been playing the same as he been playing. I don't know. It could be just some tough matchups. It could be he not healthy. That's something we'll have to revisit. So let's just keep an eye on that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? That's just landlord speculation though. But we talked about Zeke looked it almost vintage. You know what I'm saying? Vintage Zeke vibes with the leapfrog. You understand? Zeke leap. You understand? We need a shirt for that. Zeke leap. That was excellent. And he went 15 for 57, 2 touchdowns. That's the Zeke you want. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's what I said, Big Flock. I said he still might be. I feel like I don't know if he all the way back yet. I think he's still battling to be fully healthy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Metrics. Hey, this is totally off the subject, but Metrics, is that you the same guy that's following me on Facebook? Because I like to put a face with some of these people. I feel like I know y'all a little more. Just let me know. Give me a 1 if that's you. And, you know what I'm saying? If not, then, you know, it is what it is. Shout out to Kings Julian. Y'all, that's why I said, man, I like to put faces on y'all. I'm trying to get to know y'all as much as I can. So, you know, just let me know. I love to see y'all supporting me on these other platforms. I'm trying to build my Facebook up now. So I'm going to start going live on there once I figure it out. For some reason, it's going to go live on my normal page. And, you know, I got a page for the football. So I'm trying to figure out how to go live on them from this software. But, yeah, he said J-Ron had 8 tackles yesterday. It ain't about the tackles. What's happening, JC Cowboy Network? Y'all go check out his content. He do some good work over there. You said Thomas A. Garrett. No, somebody said J-Ron. J-Ron had 8 tackles. Yeah, he had some good tackles, you know what I'm saying? But you got to think about it. A lot of them tackles came after he gave up catches. Let's just be real. I love J-Ron. I swear this ain't no hate on J-Ron. It's just real observation of the game. You know what I'm saying? I know he's better than what he been the last couple weeks. I know he is. And I'm thinking that he might not be fully healthy. That's my assumption, but, you know, I'm just a guy on YouTube, but, you know, I do have a little conspiracy in me, so I ain't too sure if he all the way 100% back. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah, man, what we were talking about, I know we were talking about the run game. Zeke looked at vintage. Tony Pollard was awesome as well. Tony Pollard, 12 for 83. You need both of them guys. I seen Zeke flatlining people in pass pro too. Like, you need both of them. Quit all the hating, talking about Tony better than Zeke, this and that. They are, if one better than the other, just imagine how great they are together. You understand? They are great together. That's what I'm talking about. Quit all the division, you understand? We don't need no division in this team. We all love Zeke. We all love Tony. Let them boys rock out together and move on with your life. You understand? Shout out to y'all. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? That boy Tony Pollard was balling out again. You understand? And we absolutely need both of them boys. Zeke is the body blows. You know what I'm saying? And Tony is the haymaker. That's it. That's what it looked like. You know what I'm saying? That's a boxing reference if y'all don't watch boxing. But, you know, Zeke is more of the body blows. Tony is more of the haymakers. You know, body blows is something that people don't realize, like, they are very effective. If you ain't never been in a fist fight, you wouldn't know this. But if somebody hit you in the stomach a couple times, like, you're going to start losing your wind. You're going to start getting tired. You won't be able to see it. You know what I'm saying? But after a while, you'll see that boy start getting a little noodly. Is that a word? He started getting a little noodly. And then I appreciate that, Thomas A. Garrett, but you'll see that boy start getting a little noodly, and then it's over with. But yeah, man, shout out to CD Lamb. Shout out to CD Lamb too, man. CD had a good game in my opinion. CD made some tough catches. CD looked like an 88 today. Even though he didn't get over the century mark, you're not going to do that every game. I just want CD to stay consistent and do what he need to do. Stay consistent, do what he need to do. Know what I'm saying? Be an open target for Dak Prescott. Always remain solid and make those tough catches. CD, for him to be such a small frame guy, CD is pretty tough. Like, regardless of, he got a little baby face. He might give off some little pretty boy vibes at times, but CD pretty tough, man. That's something I kind of get from CD. Like, he's pretty tough. He popped right back up, and then, he wiping his nose. I like that from CD. And one thing I want y'all to notice, I'm probably going to do a film session on this. CD Lamb looks like, from what I see on the film, it looks like his IQ done went up a level. Like, no lie. CD IQ for the game then took a leap. Because one thing you'll see, if you watch the film, you'll see CD, soon as he come off the line, if he open, he doing a signal. He like, hey, throw the ball. He letting them know he diagnosing the defense just as quick as the quarterback is. That's what right there let you know this boy been in film session. That what right there let you know he's been putting in the work after hours. Know what I'm saying? So I seen CD do that several times. Did y'all see on the play? Well, Dak drew them off sides, and then CD got right behind the linebackers and was like, hey, and Dak hit him real quick. Bam. That's all IQ. CD, if he went knowledgeable enough, he would have just kept running. Know what I'm saying? He knew where to get open. He knew where to sit down at. If he would have ran more to the left or to the right, he wouldn't have been open. He went right in the middle of the zone, sat down, and waited to get open. He waved his hand at Dak, and Dak hit him with a dime. Like, CD IQ has went to another level, and I'm super, super excited about seeing him and Dak working like that with that great chemistry. I believe that's going to be huge for us, man. Watch what I tell you. A lot of people down on CD. I'm not down on CD. I think he is finna ball out during this, later on down this line, man. CD finna go crazy. With Dak Prescott, CD finna act a fool. Mark my words. I see the IQ. I see the awareness. He know what's going on. Shout out to Alex Gaitron. I'm not sure what that is. Sorry. I don't know how to pronounce your last name, but shout out to you, Mr. Alex. Shout out to Derek Fisher, the buzzer beat in the building. You understand? I ain't see you early on, think. Shout out to Christian Cards. But, yeah, pay attention. Tyler Smith isn't trash. He's not. Who said Tyler Smith trash? He gave up a sack. Is Terrence still trash? I don't think so. He gave up one, too. Tyler Smith gave up sacks. Zach Martin gave up sacks. Like, this man is a rookie, y'all. Well, this 6 games into his rookie career. Give him a break. He's doing well. He's doing well. And, yeah, I talked about CD. Now, let's talk about Don Schultz. I'm glad you said that, Ultra Cowboy. Going nowhere this year. Schultz going nowhere this year. What you mean, like, not getting traded? Or you talking about, like, he's not doing anything? Let me know. But I'm going to go into my soliloquy while you answer that. Don Schultz, I said this in my video too. Go look at it on Facebook. Go look at it on Instagram or TikTok, either one. I said that. No, I put it on here too. I said, with Dak Prescott back, you will see an uptick in production from Don Schultz. I said you will see an uptick in production with Michael Gallup as well, but I was wrong. You know what I'm saying? I say that didn't happen this game in particular, but I think I would prove to be right over the period of time. But this game in particular, I was absolutely wrong. So I give y'all that. But I was right about now all of a sudden, you know what I'm saying, out of the blue, Dalton Schultz appears and rises. You know what I'm saying? Where has Dalton Schultz been? He's been somewhere with Waldo, I'm sure. We didn't know where he was. I was finna put an APB out on Mr. Dalton Schultz, and then he appeared. He said, bam, I'm back. The man right here. He came, just said, hey, I'm back, y'all. I'm back in the building. You know what I'm saying? Dalton Schultz came from nowhere And now he went 5 for 5. You know what I'm saying? He had, how many yards he had? I don't want to mess up my boy. I don't want to mess up his yardage. He went 5 for 5 for 49 yards, 9.8 a carry. And we was missing that tight end type production too, because Dallas Schultz moved the chains. He ain't going to give you no explosive plays to that degree. You know what I'm saying? Maybe in the red zone he'll be effective, but Dallas Schultz is a chain mover, and I like that. You know what I'm saying? He's not the greatest tight end in the world, but I do need somebody that's going to move them chains, and that's exactly what Mr. Dallas Schultz does. You understand? Shout out to Damian Crow. Shout out to you, sir. I don't know if I seen you. Maybe one of your first times coming in, man. I appreciate it. I appreciate the love and support. If you don't mind, give your boy a like and a share, and everything is all good. You understand? But, yeah, man, you said 55. LeMetra says 55 and Schultz can go. Good grief. Good grief, LeMetra. Don't do him like that now, LeMetra. You know, a lot of the Leighton Vander Esch fans gonna say he was the leading tackler. And like I said, this is not a hate on Leighton Vander Esch, but I'm just not a big fan. I feel like we can improve. Know what I'm saying? He's not been super terrible. He's not been as bad as Anthony Barr. Anthony Barr has been terrible. But Leighton Vander Esch has been better than him. That's not saying a whole lot, but it is worth noting. You know what I'm saying? So Leighton got a decent amount of tackles today. Let me see. Leighton had 7 solo tackles and 10 altogether. So at least he making tackles. Know what I'm saying? We still struggling in the run game. I feel like I gotta watch the tape, but I still feel like we struggling in the run game due to the big nickel package and the lack thereof in our linebacking core. I'm telling y'all, that's where it's at. I'm not sure. I gotta watch the tape, so I'm not pointing no fingers just yet. But I might. That's what I'm assuming. I feel like when I seen them making big plays, they had 3 safeties on the field. I feel like when they were making big plays, I seen Anthony Barr chasing people instead of going forward. They was going backwards and sideways trying to find people. Now I did see Leighton Vander Esch get a couple tackles for loss and I seen Leighton get a tackle for loss, and I seen him get a 1 yard gain, I believe. So that's improvement. I give him that, cause I was critical on that. The weeks past, most of the Leighton tackles be like 5-10 yards down the field. So it is what it is. But at least he did do some plays where he was moving forward, and that's what you want to see from your linebacker. Shout out to JP, man. What's going on? Shout out to Shane. Forgive me. I don't know how to pronounce your last name, sir, but shout out to you. What's going on? But yeah, man. Where I was talking about LVE and what you call it. We'll get off of them. We know that we need better play from LVE and Anthony Barr. LVE was decent. I guess with 10 tackles, I could say he was at least decent, but I will have to look at the film. But somebody's to blame for us not being able to stop the run at the same time. So we'll see. And I believe it's Anthony Barr. And this defensive line ain't excluded either. So, we're going to have to look at the tape to see who exactly the problem is. But it could be scheme. It could be personnel. It could be some on Dan Quinn as well. So we'll have to just check it out and see. Let me see. Mess with the chat for a sec. Derek Fisher says Tyler Smith is the reason Dak got hurt. Stop it. He is the reason. That one play, man. It's tough being an offensive lineman, y'all. He's a rookie, Derek. He's a rookie. Know what I'm saying? Like, that's the sucky part about being an offensive lineman. Because you can block this man up 65 plays, and then them 2 plays that you lost is on national news. You know what I'm saying? You suck. You're terrible. You know what I'm saying? That's the sad part about being an offensive lineman, man. Like, most of your good work goes unnoticed. It's under the radar. The same as a cornerback. The cornerback is almost in the same situation as well. Know what I'm saying? That's a good segue to our boy, Mr. Trayvon Diggs. Shout out to him. Officer Diggs strikes again. Now, I know it wasn't no spectacular, game-breaking, God-like wide receivers on the other side, but I don't care. You understand? He did his job and he got an interception. That was a talented offense over there. It wasn't the best because they was missing some key players. That's fair. But at the same time, it doesn't matter. Those are not our problems, sir. We are not involved over there. We are the Dallas Cowboys, not the Detroit Lions. We don't care about that. You understand? So, shout out to Trayvon Diggs with the pick. A lot of people try to hate on him. You know what I'm saying? They try to say that wasn't no interception, but I'm sorry, sir, it was. You understand? Because it stayed, and it stayed, and it stayed. It stood. You understand? It's understood that you understand, and the play stood, and it stands. You understand? So, I ain't gonna lie. They tried to say it bounced. If they would have reviewed that, I still think it would have been an interception. Like, Trey hands was up under it. You know what I'm saying? He had his hands up under the ball. What you said, Mr. Buzzer Beater? Let me say. He said, Landlord from Alabama. Cowboy fans making him Tyler Smith GOAT already. Stop it. Nah, he ain't no GOAT now. But he playing well, though, Derek. He playing well. Don't be the guy who highlight all the bad, you know what I'm saying, on Tyler. Because he's so young. Like, think about this. We drafted Tyler, what, like 13? Somebody help me out. What pick Tyler was? Like, what? I can't remember. I'm sorry. What pick was Tyler? We drafted him where we drafted him, and there was plenty of offensive linemen that went ahead of him, and he's playing just as well, if not better, than all those guys. Like, we got to give it to him. And, like, when people were saying that he couldn't, 24th, that's even worse. Like, it was plenty other tackles and guards and stuff that's not playing as well as Tyler Smith. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give him his props. So if you look at that, think about it. It's teams that's right now will take him right now. They like, man, we should have drafted Tyler Smith. You know what I'm saying? Over some of these other guys. Like, Tyler been playing ball, man, like, especially throwing a rookie in the fire. That's what we looking at. Like, we're not judging him under the same, like, know what I'm saying, under the same level as a Zach Martin and Terrence Steele. Even though Terrence Steele was like a second-year player, we still hold him into high regards. We still think he's one of those guys. So we're not judging Tyler Smith as that. We're judging Tyler Smith play as a rookie getting thrown into the fire. You know what I'm saying? And I believe you can't ask for too much more from what he's gave us. I feel like that's fair. Know what I'm saying? I can't ask for too much more from what he has gave us right now. And, like, I ain't gonna lie. I never just came out and said it because I'm not an offensive line genius or guru or nothing like that. I know what I like to do. I know what my, like, expertise is. You know what I'm saying? And it's not at offensive line. I know some things, but I'm not an offensive line guru. But when I seen his tape, I liked him at tackle, like, from college. I liked it. I seen him. You know what I'm saying? I watched him in what that was. I can't remember the school. I'm just kind of messed up this morning. But no lie, I watched his tape and he was doing great. So when I seen his interviews, on top of what I seen from his tape, then I seen his interviews, that boy was playing ball. I was confident in him playing tackle. Toast. I was confident in him playing tackle when I seen his tape, because he looked like a big, athletic, nasty gangster dude throwing people left and right. Then when I heard his attitude and his mindset, I'm telling you, I was confident. I never was like, oh, we got to play Tyler at tackle. Never. I was never one of those guys. I was like, yeah, okay. Once I seen his interview, I said, this dude like that. He gangster. He with it. Let's go. I'm with him. I ain't scared. You know what I'm saying? That was just me. Who would you take over? I'm talking about at tackle, at guard or tackle. If they better, they ain't much better. And I see people saying that Tyler was the number one. They'll take Tyler number one as far as offensive lineman according to this year. Like, in hindsight. I seen some analysts, some experts saying that they would have took Tyler as the number one tackle out in hindsight right now. So, I mean, it is what it is. I don't know what Derek got against Tyler Smith. Hey, there, I could see if he was just getting whooped left and right. He got whooped this game, and Aiden Hutchinson was just good. I mean, he got beat. You gonna give up plays. He got beat this game. He got beat a couple times against who? He got beat against Aaron Donald. Everybody else got nothing. If I ain't mistaken, everybody else got nothing. So he doing decent. And he been a gangster in the run game. That's what he shined at. He been a gangster in the run game for sure. Like, he been dominant in the run game. And you know how Terrence still get down in the run game. He been gangster over there. But y'all got me off the defense, but I'm gonna go back to the defense. And like I said, it sucks about Anthony Brown, man. Good, not Anthony Brown, but Jordan Lewis. Good grief. Now, I was critical on him the last couple of weeks, but I never wanted to see the man hurt. You know what I'm saying? Never wanted to see the man get hurt. And it does suck that he got hurt on a great play. That was a great play by Jordan Lewis. That was the play that he didn't make last week. Because Jalen Hurts threw that same type of pass, and he mistimed it and missed it. Go back and look. He dove after the ball, but Jalen Hurts was able to get it right by him. Know what I'm saying? He was just able to get it past Jordan Lewis last week. They threw that same type of play, and Jordan got him. But unfortunately, he went down with an injury. And then, did y'all see that? Did y'all see the injury? Like, football is so weird, bro. It take a little, like, man, it's so many things that can get you hurt. Like, if you go back and look at that play, I don't know what player it was from the Lions, but when Jordan Lewis was, like, in the air, they leg came and hit his foot, and his foot snapped like that. That's all it was. And that broke his foot. Like, his foot just did like this. You could see it on the replay. His foot did like that, broke. That's crazy. That's a freak accident injury. Like, that just sucked. But on the bright side, you know what I'm saying? It's pros and cons to every single situation. It's pros and cons. It's unfortunate. But I hate we have to do it in this manner. But we get to see our boy DaRon Bland, y'all. We get to see DaRon Bland. Now, I've been wanting him to come through now. I've been wanting him to pull up and stop by on this defense. You understand? He was great when we seen him. For a very, very small sample size, he got a pick. He did some PBUs. He was getting down with the get down now. I'm glad we got some depth in this cornerback room. We even got Kelvin Joseph. We got plenty of depth when you think about it. We got Nashawn Wright. We got Kelvin Joseph. You know what I'm saying? We got DaRon Bland. We got several young players that we feel good about. Regardless of what y'all say, I wouldn't be doing this right here if if Kelvin Joseph had to play. I wouldn't do this. I wouldn't say good grief. No, that's not good grief worthy. If Nashawn Wright had to play, I wouldn't say good grief necessarily. It might be a slight good grief, but it wouldn't be good grief. I wouldn't be super scared to see Nashawn Wright in there. I wouldn't be too afraid of that. Know what I'm saying? But that's just me. But if Nashawn Wright had to play, I wouldn't be too scared. He ain't terrible. I wouldn't be too afraid of Kelvin Joseph having to fill in. I'm definitely not afraid of DaRon Bland getting in. That's my guy. I think he finna ball out. Shout out to him. So I feel like we might have just got better. You know what I'm saying? It might be a blessing in disguise. It's an unfortunate one, but it might be a blessing in disguise. You know, I've been one of the biggest people that was shooting for my boy DaRon Bland. Shout out to Lisa VIC. Y'all know in the offseason, I was one of the first ones telling y'all that, hey, this boy DaRon Bland is serious. He's smooth. He got a veteran-like presence. He don't panic. He trusts his speed. He trusts his skill set. This boy is a confident corner. He's playing the ball. He's getting his head around. This boy doing everything you want to see, especially for a young corner. Like, he getting down with the get down now. I'm telling y'all. I love the fact that we got a young rookie that's finna come step in. Now, that's a good testament to him when you think about it. Shout out to DaRon Bland. when you can come in and take over and leapfrog some of these players. Now, y'all know how we was shooting for Kevin Joseph. Hey, Deron Bland said, excuse me, sir. He didn't leapfrog. He didn't leapfrog Kevin Joseph. He said, excuse me, sir. I want to get right here. I'm sorry. Let me buy it. He said, excuse me, bro. Let me get by you. He didn't just took over Kevin Joseph's little spot. You know what I'm saying? He didn't took over Nashawn Wright little spot. Like, he took it over. That's just good on his part. I love it. Hey, that right there let me know that this coaching staff is going by play and not, you know what I'm saying, politics necessarily. I think they still got a little politic in their blood, you know what I'm saying, for people like the linebacker position. For the linebacker position, you know, I think it's still a little politics in play because I want to see Devin Harper. I want to see Jabril Cox. I want to see Damone Clark when he come back. I want to see that. So we'll see, though. We'll see. We'll see. We'll give them their time. Let's see if Damone Clark can get back acclimated, get back in game condition and stuff like that, get himself ready. But it looks like Jabril Cox just ain't playing, y'all. It's sad. I just don't think Jabril Clark's going to play. Shout out to Willie Vassar. What's going on with you, sir, this morning? I ain't going to lie to y'all. I don't see Jabril Clark playing. They said I think they don't like him. They don't think he's physical enough. I'm just telling y'all the truth. I like Jabril Cox. I made videos about him in the offseason as well. I think he got a great skill set. That was the only question on him was, is he physical enough? Because he really got the body of a DB, to be quite frank. He got the body of a safety or a DB. And it's some players, it's some people, I believe, shout out to Boss Cowboy. I believe Boss Cowboy said he'll fit better as a safety. Ooh. Say he'll fit better as a safety. And, hey, we got plenty of those, though. So, that's going to suck. Like, there's no way he can get on the field in the safety room. But, I don't know, man. I'm kind of disappointed in the Jabril Cox type situation, man. I feel like he can he said Boss and Okoye. Okay, shout out to Okoye Media. He a GOAT. He one of them GOATs in the film section, man. I love his work. He raw with it. But yeah, man, that suck, bro. I just don't know what to do with Jabril at this point. Like, if he's not physical enough to be a linebacker and the safety room crowded, like, what we gonna do with him? Like, what we gonna do with him, y'all? What are we gonna do with Jabril Cox? If we're not confident in him being a safety, I mean, he can't be a safety because we got too many safeties. And he's not physical enough to be a linebacker. That's what our coaching staff believe because they won't play him now. Regardless of how bad LVE and Anthony Barr is playing, they will not give him a shot. That will not happen, apparently. So it looks like he's just gonna be on the bench taking up a roster spot. And he needs some of that Vox peanut butter though. He need to go on and get bigger then. He need to get bigger and more physical. That's what we're gonna need from him because it's really nowhere else to play him. If he's not gonna break the field being a safety, and he cannot tackle. That's what they saying. That's the rumbles I'm hearing. That they don't like his physicality. Like, I seen him making tackles. So I don't necessarily believe the rumbles that I'm hearing, but Jabril gonna have to prove him wrong. Know what I'm saying? Jabril gonna have to prove him wrong. But let me see. LeMetra says Cox is bubble wrapped. Hey, that's pretty crazy. Cox wrapped like condom or something like. My bad, y'all. But yeah, he's protected. We'll just say that he's being protected. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, Sugar Daddy Williams said, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm super inappropriate. But Sugar Daddy Williams said Jabril must be having bad practices. Yeah, they don't even like what they seeing from him from the I'm sorry, LeMetra. They said they don't even like what they seeing from him on the special teams. That's what I'm hearing. They don't even like that. So maybe they just, I don't know, maybe they just don't rock with them. Shout out to Carl, man. What's going on, my boy? Shout out to you in the building. You would come towards the ending, you understand? But, you know, we in here. But, yeah, Willie Vasher, hey, you ain't familiar with my work? I love Bland. I love Bland. I like him. I got film sessions galore about Deron Bland. I started that anything but Bland. I don't know if they gave him a credit for it, but I was one of the first people said he is anything but Bland. You understand? That was me. I said that on that film session went I think it went almost viral for me. I think that thing got like 30K or something. That first preseason Deron Bland film session, y'all go check it out. It's great work. I be in my bag sometimes, you know, I don't toot my own horn, you understand, but, you know, I be in my bag to a certain degree, you know. I see a lot of people, you know, adapting some of my lingo and stuff I do in the space. I appreciate it, though. It ain't no hate from me, you know. I appreciate it. I feel like I'm in my bag, I'm doing what I need to do. If I got people watching, that mean they understand, they like what I'm doing. So, I appreciate it. Brian Bradford, shout out to you. I don't think I shouted you out. He said, where you hear it from? I heard it from a couple content creators. I heard it from a couple bloggers. I heard it from a couple folks. Know what I'm saying? I heard it from a couple people that got inside sources and stuff too. Know what I'm saying? This ain't just me talking. Like, I don't have the sources, but some of the people that I talk to have sources. And it's like, you would know them too, but I don't want to give up my sauce. So, know what I'm saying? Like, I just say I heard rumbles. Just keep it in the rumor category. I don't want to give up my people. They'll stop telling me stuff. So, know what I'm saying? They'll stop telling me stuff if I tell on them. So, I ain't going to do that. But just know that's one of the narratives that's rumbling around. You understand? Said, why some of these so-called big timers, they'll run with your, what you talking about? Yeah, Red. Yeah. You ain't told no lie. You ain't told no lie, my boy. But hey, they know what I'm doing over here. Like, my numbers done went down slightly. I don't know what everybody, they mad at me or something. I don't know. My numbers ain't looking as great as they used to be. But, you know, we still rocking out. It ain't all about numbers and stuff like that, man. I like doing this, especially these live shows. I really enjoy this. So, you know, if y'all watching that, I'll probably be still doing it. So, you know, I appreciate the people who do support, though, man. That's something that I don't get a chance to say enough, you know what I'm saying? So, I appreciate everybody that come through and support me, man. Helping me do something that I enjoy doing, and I really got a lot of love and passion for this team. Like, a lot of people that know me, they know that I'm a Cowboy fan first. Know what I'm saying? That be one of the, if any Cowboy meme come across their mind, I'm the person that they gonna share it to. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them loud and proud Cowboy fans. Like, on social media, like, I be talking my talk. Like, everybody know me for being a Cowboy fan, so I feel like it was only right for me to rep that star. I feel like I rep it well. You know what I'm saying? We got to make this team look good. We got to let them know how we get down with the get down. You don't want a bunch of cornballs and a bunch of goofies out here repping the star, do you? Now, you want a cool, smooth dude like your boy, young Landlord, to do it sometime. You understand? If I do say so myself, you don't want no cornball goofballs out here repping the star, do you? Know what I'm saying? They looking at like, is that y'all? Is that y'all team? Like some of them Eagles content creators and stuff, you know what I'm saying? They got fans out there eating boo-boo, y'all. Like, yeah, for real. Shout out to HTM. He put that on there, HTM Sports. Be with West Coast, man. Like, hey, them boys actually got a video of Eagle fans eating boo-boo. It's crazy. Like, these people are really crazy. Like, so why would I like engage in an argument or a battle or a beef with people that's eating boo-boo? I'm sorry. What Jay-Z said, a wise man told me don't argue with fools because people from a distance can't tell who is who. You understand? Don't be caught up in that type of situation. You don't want to be appearing to be a fool. That's not what you want to see. You understand? But that's just me. Me personally, I wouldn't be appeared to be a fool. That's not what I want to do. You understand? But let me holler at y'all a little bit more before I go. It's almost that hour. You understand? Mitchell said we in the trap house. You understand? We ain't playing no games. Kicking and taking names. We gonna do the thing. Hey, them Eagles fans is lame. Hey, I'm telling you, bro, that's how we getting down over here. You feel me? But let me holler at y'all a couple more comments, then I'm gonna go and rock on out. You understand? Let me see. Swain, Mr. Bad Influence, he said, Fats Trap House activities. Understand? You understand? We in here. Shout out to Kevin Cobb. I don't know if I shouted you out. He said next year. Shout out to Sir King Bishop, man, with this $5 super chat. I appreciate that, sir. Shout out to you. Said, glad I found your channel, fam. DC4L. Already, bro. We in here. We repping that over here. We bout that over here. You know what I'm saying? It's for all the haters and the non-believers. We with it. We want all the smoke over here. You understand? But, like I said, man, I was talking about Kevin Cobb says next year when LVE and Bar are gone, he'll be the man. Talking about Cox. I hope so. Because we needed him. I was very confident in his defense because I was hoping that he was going to fill some of those voids. I was hoping that Damone Clark was going to be able to come about and do some things. You know what I'm saying? But we didn't see that. So that's unfortunate. You know what I'm saying? That's very unfortunate. I hate that. You know what I'm saying? But y'all just keep rocking with your boy. Keep supporting your boy, man. I'm finna try to change up some of the things I do, man. You know, I'm trying to get a little better, man. Trying to see if I can get my people to support me, you understand? Let me know if this is what I need to be doing. That's what I look at it. Like I said, if my people supporting me, they let me know this is what I need to be doing. This is my calling. You understand? If not, then I might have to go back to the drawing board, y'all. I might have to do something else. You know what I'm saying? But if I get the support that I've been getting from y'all, man, the likes, the comments, the shares, the subscribes, you know what I'm saying? The channel keep growing. The views keep going up, man. That let me know what's going on with the get down. You feel me? Shout out to Major Mayhem, man. I appreciate that, man. Thanks for subscribing. Welcome to the channel. You understand? We appreciate you. Welcome to the channel, my boy. We in here. But I appreciate all the love and support, man, I get every day on the daily. Please subscribe and like, share, and comment, man. I do not like to hound y'all with that, but it is a necessary part of the process to help grow the channel, to help grow and do everything. I want to have a voice out here. Y'all got me looking like a civilian on Twitter, too. Y'all got me looking like a civilian. Help your boy voice get out there, man. Go follow me on Twitter. Go follow me on Facebook. Help your boy grow. Let's get this trap jumping for real, man. Let's get it. And shout out to them Dallas Cowboys. We are 5-2. Finna welcome in these Chicago Cubs like it's baseball. You understand? They coming into our building and we finna beat the wheels off of these boys. You feel me? That's how we getting down. But shout out to y'all, man. Thanks for all the love and support. We in the building. And the trap is still jumping. That Lions pack is in the air. That golf pack is in the air. You understand? Give me a couple smoke signals in the motherfucking chat. You understand? We in here, man. Hey, shout out to y'all, though, man. And like I say, 1K, one love, Cowboys Nation. Let's go. Let's get it, y'all. Let's get it. Let's get it. We in here. Shout out to y'all.